You want to work from home so you don't have to get dressed at 6 a.m., so you can save money on travel, so that you can watch loose women on your lunch break? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you James Cox, a CEO of his own recruiting company, coming on LinkedIn, ranting about everyone is spoiled and entitled because people are working at home now more than ever. And he's very upset about this, as you can see. Let's start from the top of this post here. I'm so sick and tired of hearing candidates tell me they want to work from home. I've even found out that there is even an abbreviation for it now. I've done this job for 15 years, and before COVID, I've never heard anyone say to me that they want to work from home. That seems a little bit unlikely. I mean, I don't know what kind of jobs you were recruiting for, but it just sounds like your business wasn't very broad if no one's asked you to work from home before. In 15 years, the world experiences an awful pandemic, and all of a sudden we're all entitled to work from home. That's not exactly how it went down, James. It's more like people realized they could do their jobs from home and be just as productive, and everyone was happy. You want to work from home so you don't have to get dressed at 6 a.m., so you can save money on travel, so that you can watch loose women on your lunch break. It's just him being ignorant here. So you can save money on travel? Yes, absolutely. That's a really valid reason, James. So that you can watch loose women on your lunch break. I don't know why any CEO would feel the need to put that phrase on LinkedIn to shame people into going into an office. You're just letting everyone know why they should never work with you, ever.
So you can watch porn on your lunch break?
Honestly, bro, people probably doing it at work on their phones in the bathroom. Let's just be honest. It doesn't even matter what they want to watch. It's none of your concern. But you're just assuming that everyone just wants to sit at home and do nothing all day. Super out of touch. I'm so tired of hearing people tell me that they don't want to go forward for a role because it does not allow them to work from home. Maybe you should get better company. Come on, everyone, let's pull together. Stop the working from home nonsense and let's get Britain working again. Working from home so that you can feed the squirrels at 11 a.m. in the garden. I mean, it doesn't matter what they do as long as the work is getting done. I don't understand how this takes away from people's quality of work and the merit of their work. It doesn't matter. Like, people have things outside of the house, James. You're just shaming people. As a nation, it seems we've become spoiled and entitled. And to be honest, it screams laziness to me. You want to doss on the sofa with your laptop in your dressing gown, PJs? Who cares? Why do you care so much what other people are doing, James? I sense a little bit of insecurity here. I'm not talking about everyone. If you're disabled or have an illness, then I believe you should be able to work from home. But if you're healthy and able to walk, go get yourself to work and help create a working atmosphere with your colleagues. It doesn't even seem real, right? Like, because the image is pixelated, but that's mainly because, obviously, I think this guy got canceled pretty hard. I couldn't find this post on LinkedIn for real, but it's all over the news, and I'm pretty sure James here will have a hard time doing business going forward. At least I hope he does, because I wouldn't want to work with this tool. Let's just use that word. There's some other responses. Oh, by the way, this is him. This is the recruitment company owner. This is James Cox here. Chelsea personnel leading the way. No, you're not. What's really interesting to me is that this guy's like 35, so I'm 31. We're not that far apart in age. I feel like we would both have similar viewpoints, seeing as we grew up the same around technology. I don't know. Here's some response from the commenters. Remind me to never apply for a role within your company. Not everyone wants to work from home, I agree, but for some people with disabilities, or perhaps those that would like to take their children to school and be able to pick them up to achieve work-life balance, the working at home is the answer. I like how no one's calling him out for the ignorance and the blatant shaming. Honestly, you're just being a complete dick, implying that things about women that is just fucking ignorant. This guy does not deserve to own a company. This guy does not deserve to be in charge of people. This guy does not deserve to have you give him any of your money when he places you at a job. I don't think he does. So, James, good luck, buddy. All right, this next one is from a company called the Janelle Group. It's a video, and I'm just going to play the audio for you because I want you to hear what it sounds like, and you tell me what you think it is.
Fighting out of Schenectady, New York, and representing the Mohammedan Warriors, the Rotterdam Rattlesnake, Mike Tilley!
So it sounds like WrestleMania, right? Like some really hype stuff is going down.
Fighting out of Clifton Park, New York, and repping the Big of Tim Bear's match, the Clifton Park Cobra, Event Show!
It's just Code Wars. Just people doing Code Wars. And I don't have a problem with people doing Code Wars. If coding competitions are your thing, that's fantastic. More power to you. The thing about this is that our office was rocking for the first Code Wars edition of Friday Night Fights. I don't feel like people want to stay at work. on a Friday night, willingly. They're probably peer pressured into it. They got to look like a team player, there to support the team. Go home. If this was like a Monday morning thing, maybe, and you all have to be there at work, and you just want to get the day started with some energy, maybe I could see it. But Friday night Code Wars? No, dude. Friday night, it's time to go home. It's time to leave. They have another video called War Week, I believe, and that's where they bring all of their employees, even the remote ones, into the New York office where they just work a bunch of overtime under the guise of War Week. And they even brag about it in the video. Let me play it for you.
Remote employees, whether they're in one of our satellite offices, we bring everybody in up to Schenectady, New York, and we tell them to do something amazing.
This year we had 30 people work over 80 hours in 6 days.
Why would you brag about that? I feel like if you're gonna spend all this money and bring everyone in for like a company retreat, it's to let them relax and bond with their teammates, not to come in and work over 80 hours in 6 days.
Think about that. And 9 of those maniacs went over 100 hours.
And 9 of us went over 100 hours in 6 days. Okay, so first of all, why are you working 6 days? And why are you working that long? War Week at a company where you just invent a bunch of things that you won't be able to take with you because you probably signed an NDA or a piece in the contract that says anything you invent or create while you're here belongs to the company. So in my opinion, this is just a disguised way for people to invent IP that the property can own. Who knows? Maybe they don't have that, but still, I feel like posting a YouTube video talking about how your employees are working over 100 hours a week in 6 days as a good thing doesn't make you look very good. Maybe it was on their own volition, right? Maybe they wanted to do it. But do you think they really wanted to do it? Like, you're bringing everyone in and everyone's like, let's work longer and harder and faster. And, you know, it becomes an ego game. Everyone wants to work more hours and invent more things to one up everyone else there so they look good. And I don't know why you brag about this.
So you can pick a project, it can be your normal project, it can be something on the side, but the end of the goal is basically to put in the best week of work of your entire life.
The best week of work, implying that it's the most hours?
It's just an extraordinary celebration of our culture. Wow, people work on amazing things.
Wait, was that Janelle Group Got Talent? God, please save us. No, come on. Don't make people do this. Maybe you're not making people do this, but like, don't even bring it up, right? Nobody wants to participate in these childish games. Obviously, there's going to be people in the comments. I like those things, Josh. That's great. More power to you. But just know a lot of people, especially in the coding world, are pretty introverted. And they don't like doing this stuff, but they do it under peer pressure and the looks and appreciation they'll get from management for doing it.
Black Tuesday is about going back to the basics. It's going back to how Darren and I founded the company, which is with straight up grind.
Okay, but you can't expect your workers to work like their founders like you. That's the thing. Back to the roots, back to the grind. They're employees. They're not founders. They don't have that same sort of urgency as you. Maybe you'll never understand that, but like, I hope one day you do. Because they don't own the company. They didn't found the company. They probably don't have vested interest in the company like you do. So expecting them to have the best week of their life by grinding out your company for no further rewards than normal, other than, I guess, beer and games, makes no sense.
From 6 a.m. until midnight, all meals provided, all drinks provided, no talking. Can you sit down for 18 hours and grind?
That's stupid. That's so stupid. That's not how the human brain functions, my dude. Your brain has a certain point where it becomes saturated with information and you just have to let it process by your subconscious. That's how it works. That's the science behind it. So expecting people to just sit there for 18 hours for the sake of sitting there for 18 hours is egregious and impractical. And it's just a show of who can look better in front of management. It's so dumb. We should not be celebrating this. This is not something to celebrate for employees. You can celebrate it if you're grinding, if you're the founders, you got your own business, you're working on starting your own thing. But to expect employees to be excited to grind 18 hours on Black Tuesday. First of all, why are you working 18 hours in one day? No, come on. You gotta see like how unfeasible and unrealistic this is. This is just taking a toll on everyone's mental health. I'm pretty confident that most people probably dread this week. Oh no, War Week's next week on Tuesday. We all have to be there for 18 hours. Why? So like, because the company founders want us to know what it's like to grind like them. Woohoo! Like that's how everyone is feeling probably on the inside. Not like this. Maybe if you give them beer And that's how you're buying them all? I don't know. Are they getting extra money for this? I hope so.
War Week, in my opinion, is a week-long celebration of what it means to be part of the Janelle Group family.
Shut up. Shut up. You're not that much older than me. You know company family is a meme. Shut up.
We do a lot of events here at Janelle Group, and this is definitely the biggest one of them all. It's the time where we come together, and as Jason likes to say, a time of extreme focus, putting
Really? It doesn't look that focused. Doesn't look focused at all.
yourself to the limits and trying to overcome hurdles and achieve things you've never achieved before in your life. Most importantly, with your coworkers and friends. And
No, that's where you're wrong. Most importantly, with your coworkers. It's not most important in life. Please understand that. Why would you bring your friends and family to work with you to watch you work 18 hours on Black Tuesday? Hey, guys, you guys want to see me grind? Watch this. And you just sit at a computer to look busy for 18 hours? Is that how this works? Why would you make a promotional video about this, Janelle Group? It's just, everyone's taking notes on not to apply to your company. All right, well, that's all I got for today's episode of some sort of corporate cringe type deal. A lot of different things, mix it up a little bit. If you enjoyed it, click the like button, click subscribe if you want to see more of me calling out the corporate world, because I know you'll get fired if you say something. That's okay, I'll do it. If you'd like to support the channel, there's some links down in the description. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'm going to try to make some more documentary type stuff. It's going to take me some time, but you guys seem to enjoy it, and I enjoyed it, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, so I'll link all this stuff. You guys can go find it for yourself. Just remember, you're just a number at these companies, and everything they do is to try to get more profit out of you, even if they're bribing you with beer, chess games, and company family. Okay, so have a good Friday, guys. See you in the next one.